and go on. It is going on. You talk to her, isn't it?
Yeah, it is like how you're doing now, language development. This is what we work with.
She is not deaf, which is another big thing. Lot of
the problem is I am hearing you.
No, but I'll tell you
profoundly
this.
so sometimes
This is a very common combination. Deafness and CP. They're born with that condition.
Okay.
CP and deafness.
Okay.
Okay. And the problem starts there really.
Okay.
Okay. And in any case, you remember that little boy whose parents were also in Air Force. His father was in the Air Force.
Yes, Nikhil.
Nikhil. He was deaf and he had neurological problems. He had cerebral palsy, but they never accepted it. Okay, there are two types of cerebral palsies. Athetosis, when most of the time you're normal, but the child gets a spasm, at that time he has no control over his movements. And the other is, it's a generally hypotonia. Just your hands and feet and your gross motor movements need a certain amount of tension in your body to be able to perform the movements. Okay, and hypotonia, cerebral palsy, there is no tone. Absolutely hypo.
Because if she doesn't have therapy for a week, she's totally stiff.
Yes. Okay. Right. Now, so that was the case. But considering that, I mean, she's doing it very well. And speech therapy is nothing that you give differently as such. A lot of
integrated into the other things.
The only thing is the mother, everything that you're doing with the child, don't expect fluent speech from her. It may not be possible. And that is what I wanted to intend to show, that how when mothers come to me for speech therapy, their expectations are that I am going to make the child talk. I'm going to teach the child to talk. So yes, of course, that is one on my agenda. But speech therapy is not only about the child talking, but it is about the entire speech process, which is comprehension and expression. Okay, so in the case of, you have to judge, and out of that, it is much more important to understand. Comprehension of speech is far, far, far greater of importance than the actual expression of speech. It is important, but comprehension first. In case of like severely cerebral palsy children, athetosis, all this case, maybe speech is never going to be perfect, because speech is a highly complex motor activity. Highly complex motor activity. In fact, it is the most complex and fine motor activity. The speech movements required by the articulators. And the articulators are not just your tongue or your mouth. I want to show you this diagram.